Hi, and welcome to today's video on converting decimals, fractions, and percents.
Let's look at our table of contents. First, we have our introduction. Second, we are converting to decimals. Third, we are converting to fractions. And fourth, we are converting to percents.
Number 1, introduction. What is this topic about? Converting means to change into a different form. So for example, we can convert money, numbers, and more. Today, we will specifically be looking at converting numbers into fractions, decimals, and percents. On the right is an example of what we'll be looking into in this lesson. So we have the fraction 1/2, which is also equal to 0.5, which is also equal to 50%.
Let's see how to convert percents and fractions into decimals. First, let's look at converting percents into decimals. The first step is to put the percent number over 100. Then, move the decimal point 2 places to the left, or divide it by 100. For example, if we have 10%, the number becomes 10 over 100. This becomes 10 tenths, which is the decimal. In this example, we have 28%, which is equal to 28 over 100 because we are dividing it by 100, which equals 28 hundredths. Let's look at another example. In this example, we write 18% as a decimal. The decimal point is moved 2 places to the left. Therefore, the decimal becomes 18 hundredths.
Converting fractions into decimals. The first step is to divide the numerator into the denominator. Remember, if the fraction's value is more than 1, make it an improper fraction. Step 2 is to use correct place values. So in this example, 3 is being divided by 4, which equals 0.75. Here's another example. So we have the fraction 3 over 10, and we are dividing 3 into 10, which equals to 0.3.
Now let's look at how to convert percents and decimals into fractions. Converting percents into fractions. The first step is to put the percent over the denominator of 100 in fraction format. Then simplify or reduce the fraction. In this example, we have 32%. 32 is over 100. And we can simplify this to 8 over 25 by dividing each numerator and the denominator. Here's another example. We have 28%. We're dividing the percent by 100, which equals 28 over 100. Then we are reducing the fraction to 7 over 25.
Converting decimals into fractions. The first step is to put the decimal over its place value. The second step is to simplify if needed. So for example, let's look at converting 0.8 into a fraction. 8 is in the hundredths place, so the number would be over 100. This can be further simplified to 2 over 25. Here's another example, 0.4. Here 4 is in the tenths place, so we put 4 over 10, which can be simplified to 2 over 5. Here's another example. In this example, 25 hundredths is being converted into a fraction. 25 would be placed over the denominator of 100, and then simplified to 1/4 by dividing by 25.
Now let's see how to convert decimals and fractions into percents. Converting decimals into percents. The first step is to multiply the decimal value by 100. Move the decimal point 2 places to the right. Lastly, we add a percent sign. In this example, we have 0.876. We multiply 0.876 by 100, which equals 87.6%. Here's another example. We have 43 hundredths. We move the decimal point 2 places to the right, which equals 43%.
Converting fractions into percents. The first step is to divide the numerator by the denominator to make it a decimal. The second step is to multiply by 100. And the third step is to add a percent sign. So in this example, we have 20 over 50. We divide 20 over 50 and we get 0.40, and then we multiply it by 100. Then we get 40%. Another example. In this example, 5 is being divided by 8 first. We get the decimal 0.625. Then we multiply the decimal by 100 or move the decimal point 2 places to the right to get 62.5%.
Thanks for watching!
See you in the next video.